What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the video. I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. I got margin called again. To be frank, I wasn't surprised. I went to bed last night. Yesterday was terrible in the market. It was awful. I was down over 9.5%. This market is brutal and it is killing me mentally and physically. But I went to bed last night and my buying power was at like negative $6,000, and I was like, I'm getting margin called. Like, it wasn't in the account, but I knew it was going to happen. So imagine my surprise. I wake up this morning, open up my brokerage. This is pre-market, mind you, so we hadn't started ripping yet. And I got a margin call. This one was for, I think it was like $3,600 this time. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna liquidate some more stocks. I am the reason for this deleveraging event. The reason this is happening is because of me. And I was like, all right, let's do this. And then I turned my phone off, and then I was just like, well, I didn't turn it off. You guys know I didn't turn it off. I was on my phone all day, but I wasn't looking at my portfolio. And then things about 10 o'clock, they just started ripping, and we're up. The portfolio, I lost 9.5 yesterday, and I'm up 10% right now, and it's 2 o'clock. So I'm probably gonna sell a little bit. My call was for $3,500. I'm probably gonna sell enough just to cover that, just in case. I don't want them liquidating the stuff that sucks. It's like 50% of my portfolio. But the thing with these margin calls, man, is like, it's like when you know they're coming, you know, you can sense them in the air. It's like when you have a day off from work. This is for like the people who are wage slaves like myself. You got a day off from work, but you just know you're gonna get called in. And you just can't enjoy anything because you know you're gonna get called in. And when the phone rings, you pick it up and you're like, hello? Yeah, no, I know. I'm aware. So I got another margin call, and it's really, I don't know, I'm kind of desensitized to it. You know, the first time you're like, this sucks, man, my life is about to blow up. The second time you're like, yo, let's get this over with. Let's blow this account up so I can start my life over. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. If you don't know what a margin call is, check my last video. It's when the bank calls, you know, not the bank, your brokerage says, hey, your account's looking real rough and you're borrowing money that we want back. And the thing about me is, like, I didn't even borrow money. Like, I haven't even borrowed a cent. This is money that I am slated to borrow if my positions keep going down and the person on the other side of the position presses the button, then my account blows up. So it's like, it's really teetering on the balance over here. And you can see why that would stress somebody out, all right? And I want to start this part of the video by saying I don't really want to be shooting this on my phone per se, but my computer is toast. It just doesn't work. So the videos that I used to produce on my computer, like a microphone and stuff, it's going to be a minute. I'm either going to try and fix it or I'm going to have to do something else. But I was thinking, man, I need to buy a new computer. Computers with the memory costs are going to cost me a couple grand. I can't afford that, all right? I'm in margin call. All the money that I get is going to go straight towards paying down this account. And it made me realize that debt is the reason that I'm not doing a lot of things, right? The reason I'm not going places. I could blame it on anxiety. I could also blame it on debt. The reason that I'm not getting a new computer, a new microphone, new stuff, because I'm in debt. Every cent that I make has to go. It's already been spent. All right, I got 16 grand in consumer credit card debt. I just got a new credit card in the mail to do a balance transfer. I came to this grand conclusion that debt is a mental friction that will destroy your life. And the only way to get your life back is to reduce friction, and the only way to reduce friction is to get out of debt. So I think in order to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to have a soft landing, as the Fed would say, or hard landing, but our account is going to land, and then we're done. We're done with options. We're done with stocks. I will be putting all the money in the savings account, paying down debt, and the S&P 500, along with the 401k, Dave Ramsey style. And I realize that it's the boring way, but it's the way that you get the most fulfillment out of your life. If you're living a scarcity mindset where everything you do is to maintain this debt that you have, then you're going to stop doing other things, and the opportunity cost is massive, right? Like I say to myself, man, I'm missing so much alpha by not being on Twitter all day. I'm losing so much alpha by not following the markets every second. I'm missing alpha perhaps, but by doing so, I'm missing my own life. You see what I'm saying? Every 4 or 5 hours you spend studying the stock market, it's 4 or 5 hours of YouTube content you can't make, of guitar you can't play, of going outside, seeing your family, all right? So this margin call, they should call it a wake-up call. Sorry for that. But it really is, it's making me realize that for real this time, I gotta get out of debt, okay? So at this point, I would rather be poor and broke and have zero money than have the feeling that I owe money that I don't have. And it took me a while to come to that realization. I've been in debt for, since I got my first credit card, I've been in debt. And quite frankly, it's time to make a change. I'm gonna leave you with this thought. Debt is a mental friction that will destroy you from the inside. So if you're in debt, I suggest you try and get out of it. If you're like me and you have an addiction to taking out money, then Dave Ramsey was right. It's not worth it to finance things. If you got to use credit cards, you can't afford it. So I look forward to getting out of this, because honestly, then I think I can start making real videos, because these meta videos about the situation, they're not necessarily the most fun to make. I would love a new computer so I could make some quality editing, but right now it's phone videos until I get my computer fixed out. So I'm going to leave you with that. To my couple subs who like and comment, I just want to thank you guys, because it just makes me realize that, you know, this is real. There's people out there. So thank you for tuning in. Hope to see you in a better time, but we're going to rebuild. Catch you in the next one.